Okay, so you're new to Destiny 2 or you're returning back and your old fire team buddies are long gone. What do you do? Well, in today's episode, I'll try to give you some options. Also, before the end of the show, I have another Bungie please. So let's roll. Hey Guardians, welcome to the Destiny Help Desk podcast, a show that's designed to help you with the little bits of the Destiny 2 online game. Hey, my name is Todd the Gator, and whether you're a brand new Guardian to the game or a returning player, I'm here to help you explain the constantly changing dynamics of this game, bring you up to speed, and get you ready to jump in and start your Destiny journey. This is the audio component to my YouTube channel, which is Todd the Gator, 2 Ds and G-A-T-R, or you can visit youtube.com/@ToddTheGator. If you're more of a visual learner or want to refresh your memory of today's subject, you will always find a link to the video pertaining to this topic. Just check in those show notes down below there. If you have any questions for me that I might answer on the show at a later time, please email me at toddthegator@gmail.com, or you can send me a voicemail with your question at speakpipe.com/Destiny Help Desk. All of these links will be in the show notes down below as well. There are no stupid questions in Destiny, so if you need answers, please don't hesitate to send them my way. This podcast is here to serve you, and who knows, your question just might help a fellow newer Guardian out there. You can also DM me on Twitter at Todd the Gator as well. All right, let's get into it. Hey everyone, it's Todd the Gator, and I'm back with another helpful Destiny 2 episode. You know, Destiny 2 has always been known as a cooperative shooter game, but has also given players the ability to play solo. A large group of us Guardians out there play this game solo, and when talking with some of them, I've heard various reasons why this is the case. The first is that they don't have any online friends to game with. Those friends tried Destiny and didn't like it, went back to their other shooter games. Or another reason we play solo is that our work schedule makes gaming during peak times difficult to near impossible. Or we've tried LFGs only to be insulted and turned off from meeting new, quote, online strangers. That one acronym that sends a shiver down most players' spine, KWTD, know what to do. How the hell am I supposed to know what to do if no one allows me to learn how to play these activities? I feel you. Also, many of us deal with social anxieties, and overcoming them and taking the first steps to find a group can be really tough. Finally, some of us actually prefer to game alone. I know sometimes that's the case for me. When you come home from a long day of work or school, you might just want to grab a beer, throw in that frozen pizza, and just chill out and unwind shooting aliens in Destiny 2. I see you. Whatever your reason, Destiny 2 these days, in my opinion, has become easier for solo players to complete missions, and especially with matchmaking within game activities, you really never have to say anything to that fire team member across from you. I played Call of Duty before I found Destiny, and I had 10 to 20 friends every night to jump into a game with for nearly a decade. Some of those friends jumped on the Destiny bandwagon with me back in 2014, and the nightly games were pure gold, and man, the laughs. I can still remember my old friends' jokes today. But as I stuck to the game, now a diehard player that wanted to experience all parts of it, many of those longtime friends fell off to return to Call of Duty or whatever other game they decided to play. And luckily, I still game with a few of these friends today. I also think that with a lot more valued and loot experiences today, there's so much of the game that solo players miss out on, and man, it's a lot of stuff. There's a point where you've done everything in the game you can solo and hit a wall. That wall is what I want to talk to you about today. In this episode, I want to lay out what's on the other side of that wall and the benefits you'll gain, and no, I'm not just talking about the friend game, but hard numbers and the fantastic loot to be had. There are some next-level weapons, gear, and drip that solo players cannot get without joining a pre-made fire team. Things as rare exotic weapons like Galahorn, Vex Mythoclast, and Collective Obligation, and beautiful armor pieces with special mods and abilities like the Resonant Fury Cowl Helmet, Tread of the Hezen Lord's Boots, and the Bond of the Wormlord class item, just to name a few. A wide range of legendary weapons that outclass some of the most powerful arsenal in the general loot pool, such as Smite of Moraine, Submission, Cataclysmic, and Posterity are some examples. Not to mention specific triumph score and titles that you can earn, rare emblems and shaders to show off your Guardian. There's probably more that I can't remember here, but these activities like raids, for instance, which I believe is the best content Destiny 2 has to offer in the game, offer all kinds of loot, some even craftable in the throne world. Destiny 2 now offers mini raids called dungeons that, yes, can be soloed with some skill, but with 2 other fire team members can make easy work of the enemy. High-level Nightfall Strikes and the Mac Daddy of them all, the Grandmaster Nightfall Strike, offers specific in-game weapons and loot that can rival all the other game activities. Some of these activities even offer pinnacle gear, which helps raise your overall power level, so you can hit that power cap and make the number go up. So I hear you saying, Gator, I thought you were going to have some hard numbers for us. Yep, I do. The first step I think you should take to climbing this wall is to join a clan. I know. Where are these clans, right? What clan should I join? How do I know which clan will fit me? There are thousands of clans out there to join, and it can be intimidating deciding which one to try out, and some may not even allow you to join without permission of an admin or a founder, or may be closed altogether, and you'll have to be invited to join. It's a lot to be sure. Bungie, in my opinion, has some work to do in this area, and the clan systems, while critical to play and communicate with other clanmates, can be a bit clunky if you don't know what you're doing. If you go to Bungie.net, you can click on the Community tab and search for all kinds of clans. And when you search for a clan and land on their About page, there's a small description that will tell you what the clan is all about, and more importantly, whether it's a beginner-friendly clan or a more seasoned player clan. Usually the approval methods and number of members and when it was formed is also available for you to find out about there. From there, it's up to you, and if you join and the members are not friendly or it just doesn't seem to fit you, you can leave it and move on. But eventually, I promise you, you'll find a clan of open and friendly guardians that want to help out new players. And there's a bunch out there, so keep looking. We currently have 3 clans at the time of this episode, and clan limits are set to 100, which I really hope Bungie decides to increase in the future. But unfortunately, we're at just about at capacity. But we may decide to open more clans in the future. We're talking about it as we speak. So Gator, what's the benefit of joining a clan? Well, the obvious one is that you'll have other like-minded guardians to game with, and they'll all be listed in the game UI on the player tab. There's other benefits and fun things to do, though. At the start of a season, everyone can add XP collectively to rank up the clan level. As levels go up, rewards to the clan and its members increases. These tier benefits are listed on the clan tab in game. Next, at the time of recording this episode, when you receive only 5 commendations from anything every week, you'll receive a clan engram that drops miscellaneous gear at a higher power level, even pinnacle level, depending on what your current power is. Not only that, but there are multiple other engrams that drop for you every week from clanmates playing activities together such as Gambit, Crucible, Raids, and Strikes. There's also clan bounties that, when completed, offer a legendary engram, 12,000 XP and 2,000 clan XP weekly, and you only need to play an activity with one other clanmate to get this engram to drop for the entire clan. So if you're missing a week of gaming, when you log in the next week, there may be engrams waiting for you at the clan vendor, which, by the way, is Soraya Hawthorne, you know, the bird lady in the tower. So as you can see, there's tons of value belonging to a clan. And by the way, you can also create your own clan. All you need is 3 to 5 members to earn the same engrams and clan XP. So keep that in mind also. I want to mention one other thing here today that can really transform your game. A lot of clans are tied directly to a Discord server. If you're not familiar with Discord, think of it as the old forums from the past. You know, a place with multiple channels and topics in it, where clanmates and other members can communicate, share ideas, and like our Discord, have a podcast tied to it where players can give feedback on the shows they listen to. But the most important thing I believe Discord servers can do for you is twofold. First, Discord communities usually follow a code of conduct or rules to participate, which means they can be much more friendly versus just a Bungie clan webpage. Secondly, the Discord communities can better coordinate activities to complete together, such as raids, seasonal events. I mean, really anything to do in the game. Yes, even Gambit. Most clans that have a Discord community usually list the link in the clan description page where you're searching for clans on Bungie.net. With our clans, for example, We believe that being a member of our Discord community is a priority before you can join the clan. This is because when you have a hub where everyone can communicate all at once, put together LFGs, and just get to know other gamers better before jumping in with them is far superior to just a single clan page, which I really believe falls short in its functionality. So while you can still be in a clan and even successfully have fun with other clanmates, being in a Discord is a far superior option, in my opinion. You don't even need to say anything, but just linger and see what others are talking about. So I encourage you to jump in, even if you're maybe a little bit shy. Hey Guardians, just a quick announcement that I've achieved my first goal of reaching 1,000 new and returning Guardians out there on my YouTube channel as subscribers. And it continues to grow every day. In fact, I've surpassed the 2,700 Guardians mark who have subbed to my channels thus far. My goal is to reach 5,000 by the end of the summer, so please help me in that endeavor if you haven't already. And I wanted to thank you for your support, and hopefully the videos I've released thus far have given you some clarity in traversing all the little things of this Destiny 2 game. As the latest Destiny 2 annual expansion has been released, Lightfall, my goal will be to continue to help new and returning Guardians out there tackle the next iteration of the Destiny universe story and activities. But I'm also going to add some more opinion pieces in there as well. Let me know what you think about those. And of course, don't forget my live streams. So keep an eye out on my YouTube channel for these videos, and the audio components of them will also be released here, right here, on this podcast as well in the future. So if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, Todd the Gator, what are you waiting for? Jump in there and follow the channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted to those videos when they first arrive. So thanks. I also wanted to mention that you can now become a channel member directly to support my content. It's super easy to do. Just click that join button below the video and it will explain the rest. If you become a channel member, you'll receive a special channel member badge that will be visible whenever you comment on my videos and also when in my live streams on YouTube. There will be a member-only chats on live streams on occasion, and your comments will be highlighted as well. So do me a solid and sign up to be a channel member. Think of it as buying me a shot at the bar once a month, just to say thanks. I appreciate you. Now, on a side note here, since I released this video months ago, I've gotten some feedback in the form of comments on YouTube that this was not helpful to people who don't do the above things. But there are some things that can be very fun to do while going solo. I'll mention a few here, but this is not a complete list. First, soloing Legend and Mastered Lost sectors are some of the most challenging and fun things to do. And to boot, you have a chance to acquire exotic armor that you may not yet have. It depends on what type of armor is dropping and what legendary lost sector is available for the day. By the way, it resets daily at the normal Destiny 2 reset times. Second, there are new public events on Neomuna that offer a knockout list where you can get guaranteed exotic armor that you haven't already acquired. This is brand new and you can easily start completing your collections. It's totally open to the public, and how many other Guardians appear in that instance is variable and, of course, random. So you may need to hang out and do patrols, Neomuna bounties, while waiting for them to appear. Third, and this is certainly an upper tier activity, but soloing dungeons has become very popular as of late. And not only can you get great weapons and armor, but it can be some of the most challenging stuff to do in game. And if you don't complete it all in one day, just keep practicing. There's usually some checkpoints every week as well. If you want to come back and try from where you left off, watch some YouTube videos also on different strategies and you'll get it done. But I would consider this one of those upper echelon big brain encounters in the game. But if you're looking to be challenged, just do it. No fire team required. Well, I hope this episode helped you out if you're currently running around the Destinyverse alone. There are many other Guardians out there doing the same thing. And by joining a clan, maybe even a Discord community, and challenging yourself to some high-level encounters, you can take the repetitive and monotonous grind and break through that wall where so much more fun resides. Hey Guardians, it's Todd the Gator with another Hey Bungie segment. Short and sweet today, but this is something that's been bugging me, and I suspect many Guardians in Destiny 2 as well. I don't even remember what season Bungie changed all of this, but I'm just growing tired of it. It's bad enough that FOMO is real with acquiring seasonal weapons, focusing and crafting, and many other things in this game. But why does Bungie do this? What am I talking about? Why does Bungie put expiration timers on bounties? You know what? I went back to Destiny 1 today, and guess what? My Crucible bounties that I chose and purchased over 6 years ago were still there waiting for me. How wonderful is that? Does Bungie seriously think that these expiration timers on bounties will force players to keep playing until they're all finished? I don't know how many of you out there do that, but not me. What was wrong with just strolling in the tower on Monday reset to grab up all the bounties that you know will get completed, whether via your gameplay style or also whatever activities you engage in? But there's nothing more frustrating than jumping in the game on Wednesday at reset, only to find out that all that glimmer wasted on bounties that somehow you forgot to get done completely are just gone. Poof, dunzo. I just don't see how this drives up engagement with Guardians. If anything, it just creates more irritation, and most friends I game with just don't grab them at all. I really want to know why Bungie sees this as productive in the game. Can you imagine a new season of Destiny 2 where you can jump on before work and grab up all the bounties you love to complete in whatever activity you like to play and repeat this every day until the weekend when you have a big stack of them? You can jump in for a few hours and just crank them all out. I don't know about you, but I have a job, a family. My time playing Destiny 2 is more limited than ever. So why not just let us Guardians collect these little mini missions and complete them on our schedule? Bungie, you've already been doing this in Destiny 1, so why not now? Anyway, thanks for listening, Guardians, and I hope this changes in the future for the benefit of everyone, and just maybe, more players will decide to engage with them. Hey, if you want to see more things I think will improve the game Destiny 2, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. That's Todd the Gator, 2 Ds and GATR. I'll have everything linked in the episode description below. Hey, thanks for listening to this episode. My next episode will be all about another little thing you might want to know in this game we all love. Just a reminder that if you want to join our community, go to discord.gg/Guardian Downcast. That's where my longtime friend Hazelnut and I have another Destiny 2 podcast for new and veteran Guardians alike, where we interview content creators and community members to discover their story and journey in Destiny. We also talk about the current issues in the community and game and go over the latest news from Bungie. This sounds like something you might want to check out. The link will be in the show notes down below as well. Lots of quick little links down there, so check them out. Finally, if you have a question relating to the show that you want answered, you can email me at toddthegator@gmail.com or send me a voicemail at speakpipe.com/Destiny Helpdesk. I want to help you out, so let's hear them. Light follows here, and there's a lot to do. Thanks again for your time, and later, Guardian. Does Bungie seriously think that these expiration timers on bounties will force players to keep Really, Todd? Really? Okay. Mr. Anderson, do you hear that?
That's the sound of inevitability.